You're not stuck. You're exactly where you should be. Well, a lot of you guys view those bad moments, those moments of failure, those moments where you feel empty, you feel stuck, and those moments where you get betrayed, those moments where you're heartbroken, those moments when you're frustrated and angry. All of those moments you think are bad moments. You think are moments that will make you feel just bad and will do nothing. But you are wrong. Those moments are the building blocks which will turn into the person you're meant to be. I want to make you an example. Machiavelli, for example. You have heard me in my TikTok talk a lot about him. He was casted out from Florence, from the Medici family. And he was really, really powerful in society. But they casted him out. And he was left alone in a home, in a countryside, with nothing, with debts, with a family. And there, at the lowest point of his life, he wrote down The Prince. The most important book he has ever written in his life. This is why we remember even today Machiavelli. But I want to tell you this because he was at his lowest point in his life, and he still managed to do something really, really big with that. He took all of that negativity, all of that anger and frustration, and turned it into strength, turned it into power. Another one can be Fyodor Dostoevsky, that he wrote down some of his most important books when he was in debt, when he was at the lowest point in his life. Or maybe even greatest celebrities that we have right now. For example, Andrew Tate, that comes into my mind. He was heartbroken, he was broke most of his life, he struggled, but then used all of that anger, all of that heartbroken, and turned it into energy so that it could become unstoppable. And this has also happened to me. When I was having some bad moments in my life, I used all of those bad moments, all the moments where I was heartbroken, and turned them into strength. So that I was able to grow the account on TikTok. I grew it very, very quickly and to a lot of followers. I was able to build the physique of my dreams in a very few short time. And I was able to grow a lot mentally and spiritually because of those moments. So this video is a quick reminder that you need those moments in your life. Those moments, and you may not realize it right now, but you'll be very, very grateful because you went through them. You see, we go to God, we ask God when we are at the lowest point of our life. But then when we get the things that we want, when we are feeling positive, when we have everything that we wanted, that we asked Him, then we don't thank Him enough. We only ask. But do you ever thank God? For example, you might have a functioning brain. You might have a family, a place to sleep, food on your table, a body, a healthy body. You may also live in a very good place. Do you ever thank God for those things? I don't really think so. Because you want the positive things. When you don't get them, you blame God. But then, when He gave those things to you, when you are feeling good, then you don't thank Him for those things. You don't show gratitude to Him. So this is something very, very important. You need to be more grateful for the position that you are in your life, and you need to embrace those bad moments. Because as I told you, those are the building blocks which will turn you into the man you're meant to be, into the person or the woman. It depends. So take all of that negativity. Take all of that negativity. See the videos on my channel where I talk about manifestation, where I talk about mastering the mind and turning yourself into a superhuman. On TikTok, on YouTube. Watch those videos. Take all that negative energy and transform it into strength, into power, so that you can dedicate yourself for a very long time, and then you can end up exactly where you want to be in life. So I hope you find this video helpful, and if it was, then subscribe to the channel.